In our sci-fi thriller, we use and challenge conventions of this genre while representing important social issues through the character of a lone, quiet emo protagonist. As we see in sci-fi thrillers, most protagonists are extroverted or action-driven. However, in our media product, we subvert this by focusing on a more introspective character, an emo protagonist who's obsessed with black holes. This shows the character's emotional depth, reflecting on their quiet demeanor and an obsession with an abstract, almost misunderstood concept, which is black holes. The character's obsession with black holes symbolizes their fascination towards the unknown and their inner turmoil. As we see, black holes are vast and mysterious entities in space, which reflects to the protagonist's feelings of isolation, emptiness, and finding a meaning in a chaotic world. This reflects a challenge to conventions as it shifts focus from external actions to a protagonist's internal conflict and their own philosophical search for answers. Whilst in terms of representation, the emo identity of the protagonist speaks to broader social issues such as emotional isolation, as well as the emo subculture, often associated with introspective, melancholic, and feeling misunderstood. This resonates with those who struggle with feelings of isolation and or anxiety. Creating and distributing our sci-fi thriller as a media product requires careful planning to both engage our audience and ensure the product reaches as many people as possible. As we created a compelling narrative with suspenseful theme and engaging characters, our thriller can emotionally and intellectually resonate with its audience. The use of interactive elements such as social media discussions and online puzzles can further this engagement, encouraging viewers to actively participate in our story. Platforms like this can include TikTok and Instagram, as they're one of the things a lot of people use nowadays. For distribution, I'd like to utilize digital platforms such as streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, as well as the use of social media, to gain a broader audience, especially with the rise of on-demand viewing, as well as including traditional methods like cinematic releases and physical media can also help cater to different viewer preferences. As I would combine all these strategies, our sci-fi thriller would be able to achieve both a wide visibility as well as a sustained engagement, ensuring it becomes a successful media product. For our sci-fi thriller, I developed key production skills in several areas. During this planning phase, I learned how to structure my ideas onto a clear storyboard, and I was able to collaborate with my team to create mood boards and a script in the exact way we want to portray out in our sequence, ensuring that our sequence not only aligned, but challenged the genre conventions. In the technical execution stage, I was able to gain hands-on experience with camera work, lighting, mise-en-scene, using these tools to create an atmosphere and build suspense. Though we had some issues that we had to solve on spot, we were able to use our knowledge to fix them, which helped us gain a higher understanding about technical aspects of filming. My creativity also grew as I balanced out sci-fi and thriller elements, focusing on pacing and intrigue to keep audience engaged as we carefully chose certain angles and shots to capture the story. Finally, through evaluation and feedback from my teachers and students, I refined our work, improving pacing and visual elements to enhance the overall impact. This process helped me develop a well-rounded understanding of production. In our science thriller media product, we integrated a range of technologies to enhance our creative and technical aspects of production. We used software tools like Adobe Premiere Pro, Audition, After Effects, and DaVinci Resolve, which were key elements in our editing, visual effects, and color grading. This allowed us to shape up our narrative, create immersive visuals, and establish an atmosphere we wanted for our sequence. We used Premiere Pro to facilitate smooth editing, while After Effects enabled the addition of complex visual effects. We used DaVinci Resolve to help us achieve a cohesive color palette for our film's tone. On the hardware side, we used high-definition cameras to ensure sharp and cinematic quality. Additionally, we used cloud-based collaboration tools like Google Drive for feedback and editing processes. We used Google Drive to upload our BTS footage as well as other scenes. This helped us collaborate and communicate which scenes we do like and get our opinion around. In my opinion, these technologies worked together seamlessly to create our final sequence. Overall, using these technologies, including software, hardware, and online platforms, helped me broaden my knowledge, develop my skill, and help the use of our teamwork for making this film sequence.